Georgia Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Hurricanes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap it to the back. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Frazier. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And the evolution of football has been amazing, right? Like so many different guys, the tight ends, they can do different things now, and big body wide receivers. And I think the running back spot has too. Just, it used to be a guy you handed it off to all the time, but now they can start running the route tree and getting down the field and making catches like this to make big plays for your offense.
Driving forward, it's Frazier. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Keep it on the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. That's caught. It's Wingo. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miami! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. They put the brakes on it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Right side, it's Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on third down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
Second down coming up. Throws it off the RPO, and they swarm him under. And the Canes want to move quickly. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they turn it into a defensive score. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to run it. It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Just came out and fired a strike on the slant.
And those are tough catches to make because you know you're going to have that defender draped all over you. So you've got to have strong hands. And you saw that receiver pluck the ball.
Can't get him to the ground. Ripping through the defense. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Caves. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. No reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He lobs one high down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Second and long here. He wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I think the defense just lost track of where the tight end was. He was running his route to the outside. Nobody there. I think the DBs got occupied by some clear-out routes, so the offense will take it, and they keep the drive alive.
Third and long right here. Motion from the wideout. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Rushes on. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Still looking to his right. Going to try to get it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game. But they got to find the answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Still looking. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Long way to go on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wide receiver comes in motion. And back to the air on second down. Spits it out to the back. He's going for the goal line. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires quickly. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to finish this quarter with a touchdown on third and goal. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. One more snap coming before halftime. Selling the fake. Touchdown, Bulldog! Fit it in the window for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Takes a handoff. It's Pringle. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. The 40. Past the 30. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Miami. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with the Washington State Cougars taking on the Utah State Aggies. And it's Washington State on top in a game most people didn't give them a chance in. This team remains steadfast all week, and their belief is paying off. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Pringle. Snags it, and there's running room. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Hurricanes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Wants to throw one first. Finds his man. It's Lofton. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Finds his target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. This is a designed run. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to Lyle. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Takes a hit as he fires. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And how impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half? They are getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones, for any offense, it's going to be an issue. Now, David, they've got this offense backed right up against the wall.
Man, they got them backed up right where they want them. A big opportunity not only to get points for their offense in the future, but maybe get points on their defense, right? When you back them up right here, how aggressive do you want to be? Because as a play caller, I know the defense can be aggressive, which also means I can take shots and sometimes make big plays.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes! A great catch and run for 6. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. On the return, it's Phillips. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Frazier again. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Play action on first down. Extending the play. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Handoff for Frazier. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Third and 6 yards to go. Sets his feet. It's Bailey. They're all over him. They get to him as he throws. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback changing the play. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Needs it here on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Byers on the move. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Handoff to the single back. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Defense in press coverage. On the run, it's Pringle. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just